Good evening. We're backstage
Aloha.
now at Independent in Sunderland with just this Euphony Festival. And today we are with...
Leazes, you're back with the boys. It's Joe.
I'm joking.
I'm Sam Dello. Nah, Sam, Joe, Leazes, and the lovely Aaron.
The little groupie that I am now, that my wife calls me. It's just, yeah. So you're back at... Well, so you're back at... You played Euphony today.
Yep.
Coming off stage, what was the feeling?
It was lovely, man. It's one of them, like, when people say, "Oh, you like," I mean, it's Leazes, which is unadulteratedly a Newcastle band playing in Sunderland. You think, "Oh God, where's there going to be people there?" And honestly, there was just a sea of Leazes t-shirts and smiling faces. So
It was never supposed to be. It was never supposed to be a Newcastle thing. It was just because where we're familiar with, and it was the Leazes name. The fact that Sunderland have kind of haven't took that as a negative thing, and we've said everyone's welcome. It's a beautiful thing.
defo, man. Every single time we've been independent, it's been a lovely reception. So yeah, man, we're feeling good. I'll be honest. I want to go and do it again, man.
Do you have the energy to do it again?
I've got a Red Bull. Yes, oh, yes, potentially.
And you mentioned they're seeing loads of Leazes like t-shirts and such like that. What's it like to see that? And then such a broad range of fans as well in terms of you.
Yeah, I mean the spectrum of the fans themselves. It's anywhere. Literally, I mean, in that crowd you saw, we've got, I think the youngest person that was there is 5 years old, with a Leazes top on. The oldest person there's 84. So we are.
That proves that what was set out to do is worked, and it's not an easy thing to do. We said this isn't inclusive. This is for everybody. Whatever your background is, whatever your culture is, whatever your age is, we don't care. This is for everyone, and the fact that that's coming across and everyone is enjoying it and having a good time, it means the world to us.
That's the thing, man. There's 6 letters in Leazes, there's 6 letters in family, and it goes hand in hand. That's what we're all about. This is our little family. I mean, I said it on stage. I was like, thank you for building this little army behind it. Yeah, it's a really, really special feeling, man.
Yeah. And then being part of Euphony Festival, what about... Is it about festivals like this that are still important to the local music scene?
Well, I think, to be honest, it's quite, if you look at like the broad spectrum of it, a lot of the music scene is sort of negative. It's dying off. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that are very hard for people to get to. Music's becoming a lot less accessible, especially for grassroots artists. I mean, look at the BBC Introducing Stage has just been removed from Reading and Leeds. So it is getting harder and harder to access music, but it's places like this, venues like this, promoters like this, and people like this, that, like yourself, that are coming out to do this, that are keeping it alive. It always will be a special thing to us, like not to go against any bigger venues that we've played, but I'll be honest, when it's like close and intimate like that, you feel what the crowd are feeling, and it feels like they're feeling you. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably the most important thing in the whole of the music scene. If there's none of these grassroots venues, there's no more music. You'll not get the likes of Tommy Smith. You'll not get the likes of Sam Fender. You'll not ever get like a... Well, you'll get no one. You'll just get rich boys. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's turned into a rich kid's game.
You've got to remember, a lot of these venues are not making profit. A lot of them aren't turning over anything, and these are people that have got families and stuff like that. It's so important that us as musicians and everyone else is musicians or fans, is that we support these venues and keep them alive, because the way the world's going, it's not very safe for them anymore. So it's up to us, it's our job to ensure that we kind of keep going to these venues and we keep playing them and visiting venues like this.
It's venues like this that keep the hunger for people, man. Like for us, like, it doesn't matter. Like, we just came off Truck Festival, and that was the crazy experience itself. But I'll be honest, if it wasn't for places like this, where everyone... You would never get there. No, you never get there. So these are the most important places in the whole of the music industry. Never mind just in Newcastle, the whole world over.
And you mentioned they're playing Truck Festival. You're playing festivals every week. Has anything changed in your preparation for festivals? Do you have any backstage rituals?
Well, right, this is it. Right, we've got one. I'll tell you the simple one that we do. So before stage, we all get in a circle. We got our sound tech and the boys. Well, basically, it's a little bit of a sort of prayer, isn't it?
Mantra, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, right, you've done this before. You've done 1,000 of these. Basically, don't beat SHIT. And then we all clap on 3. And that's like, if we clap at the same time, we know it's going to be a good performance. If we don't clap at the same time, we do it again.
I'll tell you the complicated one. So we've got there's two parts to this. We have a few inanimate objects which are in certain places in our houses that can't be moved, and we also take a giraffe everywhere with us.
I want to
Not a real giraffe. That would be quite entertaining though. And we've also just created our own card game called Double Jeffrey, which will be out in all stores very soon.
In fact, I'm going to caveat it. After this comes out, we're going to do a video trying to explain Double Jeffrey.
I think
So
it's
you can watch out
harder
for
to
that.
understand than most like A-level maths papers.
But as we started music, and you know, you always dream of changing the landscape of the world.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this card game will change the landscape of the whole world. So yeah, I mean, in terms of like things changing, we've always made sure to be true to what we've always been. Whether from our first ever gig to that one that we just played there, preps never changed, man. We just
A little bit added.
Yeah, a little bit added. Maybe me and him will work out where we're going to dance together or something like that. Yeah, well, actually, yes. A couple of one. I'm going back on myself. Yeah, one thing has changed. We now rehearse. Sometimes when we rehearse, we just like cut certain instruments or like the mic off and stuff like that, so we're prepared for if that happens. So that is the thing that's changed. We do extra preps and trip ourselves up, and then absolutely laugh our heads off about it. You know.
Yeah. And for those that when you do your sets, now you're picking songs for the sets and that. Are you making decisions about cutting songs now and keeping one's fan favourites in or band favourites?
Yeah, it's I mean it's always the fan favourite. The music when we make it, it's our music at that point. As soon as it's out to you guys, it's your music at that point. So we're always listening to what people are saying. And now sometimes we're getting 30-minute sets, 45-minute sets, an hour set. We've got a lot more music than that, so we're having to choose which ones stay, which ones go. And sometimes it's just a rotation where we put songs in, take it out, so that everyone gets the best of both worlds. If your favourite song's in last week, it might not be in the next week, but we're just trying to make it fair for everyone, so everyone hears the music they want to hear. But all the fan pages, all the forums, everything like that, we've constantly got ear at the ground looking at them, and if we're asking questions, what do you want to hear, and then if you do want to hear it, we'll stick it in.
So there's always a big rotation. I mean, the majority of gigs that you go to, there's a chance that you're going to hear your favourite Leazes song. You're probably safe to say about a 95% chance. Unless it's Cowboy, that's never coming back. Sorry.
It's not coming back.
Why are you cutting that?
It's a weird one. I feel like it's sort of, with Cowboy, it was an era of Leazes where we didn't really know what we were.
Not like either.
Yeah, we'd built a friendship and we'd built a starting foundation. But it's like you can't just live in a foundation. You've got to put some bricks in it and a bit of heating and you know, get your pictures up, make it comfortable. And it's something that we personally we just weren't too comfortable with anymore. We feel like we're going in a slightly different direction. We didn't want to pigeonhole ourselves down that route. However, we do still love the song and we look at it with fond memories. But it's one of them things, you know, all is well that ends well, but all is well that ends. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes things do have to end, and unfortunately, Cowboy died, man.
And as always, do you have a favourite song you like to play?
Yeah. I was just gonna say the last couple of gigs that we've done, obviously today, and like Truck the last one, and the one before that, Sheffield as well. Honestly, hers just is going down an absolute storm. I will be honest, I love playing I've Been Waiting. It feels like a really sort of is it? It's like to us that is like we said, like you said very kindly, when you've done a review of it, it's a love letter from ourselves to ourselves. So it always means a lot that's where I sort of take a moment on stage to go.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. There's like a lot of it's blurred because you kind of always high pace energy, and then there's that one song where I really do take a moment for myself, and you look. And it was at Truck Festival where the crowd wouldn't stop cheering, and it was like overwhelming, like like the lump in your throat, kind of like, wow, this is amazing.
And I think because with that song specifically, don't get us wrong, every song is written with passion, but that one was really like one that we sat down on and were like, right, it's got to be right, it's got to feel right, and then to hear people singing that back now and it connecting with people, and I think people are starting to realise not only that it's about our journey, but they're connecting it to themselves, like their journeys and their life and stuff.
That's the whole point.
So I know I've went on there, but I've Been Waiting because they're both great,
And now you, like you say, doing festivals, you toured with the Rosa Docs and such like
Yeah,
that.
man.
What's it like to know that you're getting out down south, up north, everywhere, just not just like regionally either, and gaming fans everywhere?
Be honest, I mean, if we want to live and play in Newcastle for the rest of our life, I think we'd still die happy. However, to be
following.
well, but to see it sort of going further. Oh, sorry, ask that question again. I didn't even do you want to take that over?
I think I've fallen in love with a lot of the UK. If I'm being totally honest, and I think a lot of the lads are like this, we've been siloed into one area. Joe's spent some time living down south before, but for me, I've never spent any time outside of Newcastle, and I've found all these amazing people and all these amazing places and all these new fans. And like the fact that they're falling in love with us and we're falling in love with them, it's a really beautiful thing. So I just want to get across as many people as we possibly can, and I want that love to continue.
Yeah, man, it's like it's cool because obviously we see it between the five of us. Like we are all experiencing the same thing, but just through a different set of eyes. And now to see crowds getting to do that, and they're all experiencing. There's now like community. There's a sense of community about it, and I think that's something really special. That not. Well, I mean, we never really envisioned changing the landscape like that, but it's so nice that it has. You know, it's heartwarming.
And everyone's singing songs back at you now.
Do you notice it's great because it gives me a chance to breathe. So keep singing the songs. My favorite thing.
Just turn the mic around. I'm like, yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that's like we always say it's weird. Like we look at songs a bit like it's almost like your child. Do you know what I mean? And then you release it into the world, and once it's released, it's like all the rest of the people. Like when they're singing back, it feels like they're taking care of them. Do you know what I mean? So it's to go from something that started as maybe it's a brain fart at part of the times, you know what I mean? And now then it went to paper, and then it went to each other's ears, and now it's with people that are singing it loud and proud, you know? It's, I don't know, man, it's changing, and it's lovely, it's really exciting.
What's next for Leazes?
Up next, we've got loads of stuff that we want to do, but in the immediate future, we are pushing hard for an EP. I can't really say much on it. It's coming very, very soon.
I was hoping to get exclusive. On its way.
Listen, we've probably pulled the trigger about 3 times, ready to get it going. But we're like, you know, there's some logistical things that have happened within the band. We've lost a van, unfortunately, so it's now a question if we want to keep doing these gigs. We've got to sort of do other things. But there is an EP coming. Gigs wise, we're not stopping. Well, what we got is the next week. Yeah, we've got Newton Festival. Then we got Kendall Calling the day after. We're at Last Train Home Darlington. Rock and Roll Circus with Lindisfarne. There's more gigs that we do have, but we can't.
And we're going to be playing with.
We will be playing with a rather large band, which we're very excited about. And yeah, so the EP's coming.
Soon.
Yeah. And there is an exclusive coming.
Oh, is that?
Oh.
It's
Is it? So exclusive you don't know.
I don't. You got your phone on? Right.
We'll keep that.
We just need to double check this. God.
Yeah, let's wait.
Right. Yeah.
Let's follow up.
Yeah, put it on this.
What's to come? What's to come?
We are playing digital with on. See you there, guys.
There you go. Cool. Thank you for your time, lads.
No, honestly, Alan, thank you as always, mate.
Nice one. Cheers.